There are different meanings for the wrathful aspect or wrathful manifestation of Buddhas, such as Vajrapani or Yamantaka, for example. And one of the meanings is that actually it's showing to us one form of energy, which is the energy of destruction, being used in a good direction. What happens is that energy by itself, it is not positive or negative. It depends, first of all, how it is being directed or used. And there are some types of situations in which we cannot deal in a nice and peaceful, gentle manner. For example, if there is a situation that it's not well and we can deal with it in a peaceful manner, it's the most simple way to deal. For example, we have ourselves one sort of behavior that is not good, and we can be gentle to ourselves and say, okay, no, I shouldn't act in this way, there is a better way of doing, and in a peaceful way we are able to change our behavior. Then there is the next level, which is what we call the increasing energy, which basically is like, okay, now it's better I cannot do this action, because if I avoid acting in that wrong way, or if I act in the positive way, then I have a benefit out of it, like something will increase. So through the energy of increasing, we can change our attitude. If we make a metaphor, if there is someone acting wrongly, I can speak gently to that person and the person can stop. Or I can say, oh, if you don't do that, I will give you something. So there is a positive incentive. When it's not possible to act with peaceful way, we try with the increment way by giving something. When that still is not working, there is a third way of action, which is we call the action of influence or the action of power, where through the presence and the charisma and so on, it's possible to block an action or to redirect an action or to influence, to seduce. It's like the power of seduction also. Sometimes we can seduce ourselves, we can direct ourselves into a certain direction. And then there are some times in which we cannot change our direction or our actions or our behavior in a peaceful way, in a way by positive influences or through seduction and power. And so we need a wrathful action. It's like there are sometimes that people simply don't listen and they will not follow positive influence. So they need a force that is stronger than themselves to make them to stop acting in such way. So it's like if I go to someone that is about to act with a lot of violence and I say to this person, oh, please, could you stop? That's not the right way. And the person will not listen. I say, look, if you do not stop, you will get problems. And if you stop, you will receive this and that benefit. Still, it will not work. Then I come with my whole power and influence and I say, look, you cannot do this because I am telling you that you cannot, and I have influence and power towards you, and still you are not listening. Then I manifest a strong aspect in which is, if you do not stop harming, you will be harmed more than what you are doing. I show to you more strength than the one that you are manifesting. So similar to that, Buddha shows this energy of wrath, of destruction, of force, in order to eliminate the negative behaviors. So it's, for example, to be strong and wrathful, to use this force of destruction against selfishness, against anger, against violence, is a way of looking to ourselves and saying, stop being stupid, you cannot act like this anymore. But using strength to go against our own strong attitude of selfishness or anger and so on. So it's actually, from my understanding, when we see wrathful manifestations of Buddha, one of the meanings is the meaning of the energy of conflict or opposition mainly. The energy of opposition can be used to create opposition towards anger, towards ignorance, towards selfishness or other negative behaviors that we have. And sometimes we also need to use this energy towards our own defilements, to block our own negative behaviors. So this for me is one of the meanings and one of the ways of understanding the wrathful manifestations of the Buddhas.